Stop overpaying. Brainy Buyer's head-to-head comparison mean you save. Like what you see? Subscribe and fund the fight for honest reviews.
Stuck choosing between the Canon EF 75 to 300 millimeters and the Sony 90 millimeters macro? Talk about apples and oranges. These lenses cater to totally different photography styles. It's like choosing between a telescope and a microscope.
Right. The Canon at around $149 renewed feels like a budget-friendly workhorse. That 75 to 300 millimeter zoom range is seriously tempting. But is it just about reach?
Oh no, it's about democratizing those far-off moments. Think about it. Crisp shots of your kid's soccer game from the bleachers, or capturing wildlife without disturbing it. That's what this lens is for. Plus, it's compatible with a ton of Canon DSLRs, even older rebels.
The Sony 90 millimeters macro, though, at around $720 renewed, is a different beast entirely. It feels premium. Solid build, that classic G-lens look. What kind of images does it make?
Okay, so the Canon zooms like crazy, letting you bridge distances, while the Sony gets intimately close, revealing hidden worlds. Exactly. That Canon zoom is a game changer for events or nature. Imagine snagging a shot of a hawk soaring, then zooming in to see its individual feathers. It's like having a portable telescope, as I said, but for your camera.
The Sony's macro capabilities are insane. We're talking 1-to-1 magnification. You can see details you never knew existed. Perfect for showcasing jewelry, capturing the intricate patterns on a butterfly's wing, or even inspecting circuit boards.
But here's where it gets tricky. What kind of photography do you actually do, and what camera system do you use? The Sony is E-mount, so it's for their mirrorless cameras.
True. The Canon is great for versatility, especially if you're shooting in bright conditions. But isn't that f/4-5.6 aperture a bit limiting in low light? You might need a tripod.
The Sony shines in low light thanks to its bright f/2.8 aperture. Plus, that 9-blade circular aperture creates gorgeous bokeh, that creamy background blur that makes your subject pop. It also has image stabilization built in, which is a huge plus for handheld macro shots. So if you're all about capturing distant subjects, want flexibility, and shoot with a Canon DSLR, the Canon Telephoto Zoom is a solid, budget-friendly choice.
Exactly, but if you're into revealing the hidden world of tiny details, demand exceptional sharpness, and have a Sony E-mount mirrorless camera, the Sony 90 millimeters macro is the clear winner despite the higher price tag.
They're both excellent lenses, just for completely different purposes. Consider your photographic passion, your camera system, and your budget, and get shooting. Don't miss out on our next in-depth review to help you make smarter purchasing decisions. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always in the know.